Yes, people, what's happening? Hope you guys are all doing well. So, Manchester United are being linked with a move for Wout Weghorst. Yes, Manchester United are looking at a loan deal for Burnley's striker, who's currently on loan at Besiktas, to join Manchester United this month and see out the season with Erik ten Hag's Reds. Now, it's obviously a short-term deal, and Manchester United are in the market for a short-term deal because of the simple fact that the Glazers aren't going to be funding any transfers. They're not going to be funding any permanent transfers, or at least at the level where we want to be bringing in we don't want to be signing any permanent transfers for a couple of million, because we know those players probably aren't going to be good enough. Therefore, Manchester United looking to bring in a stopgap signing for now, whilst the ownership and everything is sorted. Now, I can't stand the Glazers. I'll criticise them every single time, and it's their fault that we're in this position. I saw it in the financial results that came out just after the summer, and you knew Manchester United weren't going to be very active in this window. They are selling though, so I'm happy to take one more Glazeronomic transfer window on the chin if it means the Glazers are gone by the next transfer window, and it'll be in the next transfer window where United are looking at bringing in a more permanent signing. So Wout Weghorst being linked with the club. Who started these rumours? Who started this chat? Well, McKola yesterday reported that Manchester United were close to signing Wout Weghorst. Santi Ayuna and Lucas Billard with the reports. This is translated. But they said Manchester United are looking for a striker to compensate for the departure of Ronaldo, and they should soon get their hands on Wout Weghorst, the Dutch striker on loan from Burnley at Besiktas. They went on to say, according to our information, the board of United has found happiness in the person of Wout Weghorst, 30 years old, currently 4th in the Premier League, and according to our sources, made very good progress on the file leading to the former Wolfsburg striker. The deal, which should materialise in the form of a paying loan, is even almost complete between the different parties. Now, Manchester United obviously have to not only find agreement with Burnley but also Besiktas, and it may mean that there's compensation there for Besiktas. Besiktas have a €10 million option to buy on the player in the summer, so if they wanted to activate that, they may still be able to activate it. United may only bring him in for 6 months if they do, but there's that to deal with as well. So it's not only Burnley that Manchester United have to deal with, and Burnley might sniff an opportunity to make a few more pounds on this than they were initially hoping to, because obviously when Manchester United come in, you know, club's going to want more money. But Wout Weghorst is going to be pushing for this move as well. He wants to join Erik ten Hag and he wants to join Man United. The article went on to say the final details could be settled quickly. It may well be that the Dutch international, with 19 caps and 5 goals, having participated in the 2022 World Cup, played his last match this Saturday with Besiktas. Now, by now, we've probably all seen the video of him kind of saying goodbye after he scored a goal and celebrated it for Besiktas. This season, in the league, he's got 8 goals, 4 assists in 16 matches, which is a far cry from the form that he showed for Burnley. And a lot of Premier League fans will remember his form for Burnley. But elsewhere, he's consistently scored goals at sort of 1 in 2 rate. Manchester United, Fabrizio Romano came in after and said have been offered the chance to sign Wout Weghorst as a new striker, exploring the conditions of the deal, as McKola reported. 10 million buy option is included in the deal, so it's up to Besiktas and Burnley. The player has already given his green light. Now, it comes after obviously Ten Hag has called out the recruitment of Manchester United in the past, and saying that, you know, the calibre of players that we need to sign needs to go up a level. But he's going to have to, he would have had different options that he would have preferred to take on a permanent deal. So he's going to have to tailor his options until those new owners come in, unfortunately. But I do trust his judgment, and I do trust that if he thinks the player can come in and make an impact and prove worthy. He's recently spoken as well about Anthony Martial's fitness at the moment, and him being unable to play 90 minutes every single 3 days. And, you know, he's spoken positive of Martial, and he likes Martial. And Martial obviously brings, you know, positive things from the forward position to the team in terms of knitting everyone together. But we need another option. You know, most clubs have 2-3 options up front. And also Martial isn't the most goal-hungry striker. So occasionally you're going to need someone to come on and get a goal. And we just need numbers. It's as simple as that. But what we have seen from Wout Weghorst in the past, and I've taken some of these stats and quotes from The Athletic, is that his pressing stats have always been quite high in defence from the front. He's obviously won a lot of aerial duels as well, defensively and in attack for Besiktas this season. But the Athletic article, as I said, goes on to say there's a passion, determination and intensity to his play, illustrated by his relentless pressing numbers. At Wolfsburg, he prided himself on being one of the fittest players at the club, regularly topping the distance covered stats. He impressed at Burnley too with his physical data and fitness levels. Against Wolves last season, Weghorst registered 57 pressures, the most by a player in a single Premier League game that season. And that's what, Erik ten Hag will want from a striker. We've seen with Martial's pressing has improved massively this season in terms of closing down gaps and, creating, opportunities for other players to win the ball after the second ball is played. And Weghorst is someone, again, that registers high in numbers in terms of his pressing stats. According to Squawka, Weghorst has registered the highest expected goals, most shots on targets, and had the most touches in the opposition box this season in the Superliga. He can score all types of goals, handful who's comfortable receiving the ball and linking play, while he's a huge threat in the box, both aerially and with his feet when given the required service, which was not always a case at Burnley. He can occupy defenders and create space for others around him through his movement. So again, that's the kind of player Manchester United and Erik ten Hag wants to bring in, and it fits in with the type of tactical style that Erik ten Hag wants to play. Defensive intensity from the player, and also an ability to bring others into play, hold up the ball, and he provides a different option, an aerial option, even from wide areas. Marcus Rashford, Anthony, Sancho, Garnacho, Martial, they're not the tallest, they're not the strongest in the air. Rashford's improving there, and we've seen him score a couple of headed goals. But that again, if we need a goal in late stages, you bring on someone like that. So it's a type of profile of signing that we need. Maybe not the calibre of signing that we need, but on a short-term basis, I trust Erik ten Hag's judgment, as I said. And if Weghorst does come in, I'll be interested to see how it works out. But yeah, that's the latest on this one at the moment. Nothing confirmed at the minute. It's just a case of, will Burnley and Besiktas agree? The player clearly wants it. And then, have United got any other options lined up? We hear about João Felix being linked, although the loan fee could be around £9 to £10 million with a commitment to buy him for around £70 million in the summer. Will that one come out? Who knows? So there'll be a few other options out there that United will look at, but this one at the moment, there's a lot of noise about it. Anyway, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure you're keeping it locked. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Until next time, I've been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.